as I can see, this is my chuck. If you did watching on.
I'm still hear that little boy your mouth, sir. What's up? Hey, happy? Good. My day was good. Busy, 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 girl. I just been busy, 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 running like a chicken without a head. But I ain't complaining. It's all for a good cause. That means things are getting done, right? But it's just a lot for one person. You get me? So if you don't see me come live, I just saw it go down. We can't sit down on phone, and beg people, that we can't do that. We cannot do that. See me? We ain't that's popular. We don't want them to tell us about our mothers. And send us up under our mothers. And we don't want them tell us, go work, go look a job. So we gotta try to do some hustle, you know what I'm saying? See, just what me I tell you about, as me jump on this one, I come and talk about game. You move up with your game, bruh. About game. You think so that taking people money is a game? Go play a game. Yeah, give me your money. That's such a big game. You move from here so with that here. Try go on. And leave me. Decline, my nigga. You can't see I'm not answering. Yo. Don't get me iggy, you know. Stop playing with me, bro. I find it so annoying. I don't like pestering people, bro. I do not like pestering people. I don't know how some people just do it with calm and make it their job. I don't know how people do it, bro. I don't know how people make it their job, bro. I really don't. If I can't do better, yeah, understand people that have disabilities and stuff. And even so, it's stressful. If you have a disability and you have to be begging people, I have a disability and not being able to go out there and do my traditional work, trust me, sometimes it gets on my nerve. And these people that are able-bodied and just find joy out of it, I don't know how they do it. You gotta lack pride and dignity to do stuff like that. Trust me. Don't care what nobody has to say. Yeah, you gotta lack pride and dignity to do those stuff. Unless you're entertaining. But you realize some people just do it and they're doing it while just causing pure turmoil. They're doing it while spreading toxicity. They're doing it while spreading hate for someone else because while they're begging, their conversation is not a building conversation. Their conversation is a tear down conversation, you know, about somebody else. And the people are paying them just to hear the conversation, hear the toxicness that they're spreading. That's why this world can't get better, bro. Because people rather pay to hear toxicness, and they find watching others tear down each other entertainment. That's why I can't survive in this type of TikTok world. I wouldn't be able to survive because that means I would have to have a natural, aura of just toxicity. I would have to enjoy being toxic. I'd have to enjoy telling a person some real negative things, cursing somebody out, just be angry all day, every day. Yeah, that's what I see. Or just being able to just curse, and, I don't have that. So I can't do it, I can't entertain that type of crowd. I don't have it. I ain't got it. I'm all out. I'm all out. I ain't got it for that crowd. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I ain't got it for that crowd. I can't do it. I can't. If I didn't start it, you enjoyed it if you didn't start it? I can't enjoy it. It's draining. It's draining. I try to listen when I see it on my FYP. 1-2 times I listen just to see what's going on and what they're trying to say. And sometimes I listen and I do pick sides. I'm like, that's wrong. Especially, it's life, right? We're going through experiences in our personal life, and Yeah, sometimes it spills over and it comes to the internet. I'm not one to say anything about that, because I brought my life, my traumatic experience, some of them, to the internet. But just sharing during that time, it was draining me personally, physically, in the physical, and when I'm going through it, and then coming and sharing it to the internet was draining me on top of that. You get me? So when that part ended, because once you start going, you have to have discipline, because you'll just go and go and go and go and go and just go and go. I found that I was just telling everything that was on my mind, who was doing me wrong, when they did me wrong, and I was getting upset at the time, just talking and reliving it. I can't do that for too long, bruh. It drains, man. I get a headache. So for me to continue with a platform that's what I'm gonna be doing, that's what's gonna make my platform thrive. Nah, bro, it ain't gonna thrive. I can only come and give you what's going on, little by little, because I'm out here living life. I'm not being held down with the toxicity and the negative entities that were in my life at that moment anymore. There's been a shift. Hey, hallelujah. There's been a shift. Glory. There's been a shift. Thank you, Jesus. God put them for sit down. Hey, hey, Jesus. Hey. God park them over there, so park them. Separate me from them. Glory be to God. So I'm mellow now. I'm in the mellow, just taking my little chill moments and relaxing. And when I get to do a little content about laughing here and there, little everyday thing, I do it. But sometimes it get busy, because a single mother thing never stops. So I'm in and out, and I can't have a camera in my face like, yeah, look what I'm doing. Yeah, coming on and tell everybody my business. When me just come out, it seemed like me just want to tell people my business. No. Me just didn't want to tell no them did I try analyze me. And all some people, wicked. You see me? That's all I wanted to do, de-stress. But now that life has been on the up and up, the smooth sailing, the regular living shit. I don't have to be jumping on this. Yeah, man, we gotta live life. We gotta be peaceful, right? We gotta be peaceful. Ain't got no time for the toxicity. So not because you saw me bring it here, it don't mean I live in it and I love it. I hate it. That's why I came out like that. I hate it. How could you live and love toxicity, love negative things, love arguing, fighting with this one, cursing back and forth, yeah, and this, that. No, sir, I'm gonna like people. I run from people. I love you guys though, but you know what I mean. Me don't like people like that. I'm vocal. I'm interactive. But you see, when it comes to confrontation, I only do it if I have to. If I could avoid you, when you show me who you are, and I go this way, you go that way, that's how I prefer it. Ask anybody about me. Me and you in problems, you ain't see me calling down your phone and arguing with you, bro. I ain't got time for that. I'm not going to be going out my way to try and make your life you know what I mean? Hell. or anything like that. Spreading rumor. Okay, another one bites the dust. Arrivederci. And that's me. One person off, knock off one. We can't focus now. I could focus solely on the life that pays me, or the life that brings me joy, or any other stress I'm living that I can't avoid. It gives me more time to deal with that. I can't deal with the overload. There's too much in this world that we have to go through. So the more that I could chop off and park over there, so, and I don't have to deal with you, we ain't meshing, we're not agreeing, we don't have to talk. That me a talk about. Better for me. How some people do it, sometimes when I'm on the TikTok and the FYP, this is me. I'm glad me can scroll this, man. I see it and watch it. And the loudness. And I want me say, I want me say, I forgot me there. I want me say, me there. Jesus, my head start hurting me. Just say, all right. Okay. Sometimes I laugh until I cry with the funny videos. Sometimes I laugh until all the little pee-pee twinkle out. Oh, God, you know, we're not the age. You know, we're not the 40s. Look at people kind of, we laugh and the little blood, I just like, oh, damn, did I do that? I go rank like goat now, I go beard. Why sometimes you laugh till your belly bottom? Come laugh loud, you know. Clarity, go on, Zara. Sometimes I laugh till my belly bottom just squeeze. I say, I want a boxing. I mean, I piss up myself, bro. Really, I piss my ass, bro. Really laughing my ass off, bro. Really laugh till I piss, bro. Sometimes I just lay down there, because I know more I go come. Listen to me, when I done piss and drench, then I go bed. Yeah, man, I run go bed right after. Yeah, smell like ram goat. What? I'm me alone on my bed. AC on. Allow me. Let me feel like a bed, me go bed and wash it all off. Yeah. I'll sit down and watch it. What's up with all the blah, 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 blah. And this one said this, and that one said that. It just look and sound disgusting, bro. Goatee ram goat. I'm saying ram goat, and I don't care. My bed. I didn't piss the bed, I pissed my drawers. And sometimes it don't feel like pee-pee, I just water. So maybe I squirt my squirt. Damn. Maybe I squirt my squirt like them say, because I'm a piss. It didn't feel like it came from the piss hole. It felt like it came from the water, liquid, squirt. I don't even know if I've ever squirt. But it don't feel like a pee-pee. It just feel like a squirty. I don't know. The video them bring me so much joy sometimes. Yo, these TikTok videos, bro. How could you not be happy? Bored? Weird. When you a mama like me, and you got 4 beautiful, healthy babies from different range, you're the loud mouth one. They know what time tell him tap him nice. I mean, I'm room him feel better. Him get a new graphics card. Him bigger brother line him up. Change his graphics card to something bigger and switched and gave him his graphic card. So now he could do his gaming thing. So he loud as heck. And I'm telling him I'm streaming. So tap it down. Right? So when you have that, then you have a daughter. right? She just a do for her own things, and you know. And then you have two older young men. One, he head tough like me, I know if you say, but you get the little perks and laugh with him. The older one, him just do him thing, but he takes care of his young. When you got that much joy and blessings in your life, why would you want to be in any kind of nonsense with nobody? Huh? Arguing with who? What? Where? When? Some people have too much time on them, bruh. That's how I see it. There's so much things to see and focus on. Where you got time to be, you know? A person show you who they are, you stay away from them. I'm not saying I'm perfect. What's going on, Mac? How you doing? Am I too loud? Because I know I have a loud projecting voice already. And then when you pass it, everyone is just screaming. Everyone is just screaming, bro. And me now as a Jamaican, when I go out there and I meet people and me and them are interacting and stuff, and you know, and they're telling me, "Why you're Jamaican? What?" And they're talking like, "Oh, this is what the type of Jamaican they've come across or what they've seen," and not like I'm so much better than anybody, but you know, when the interaction with me, it's just like a mellow, just chill, you know, down to earth, just mellow. I ain't got time for all of that problems, man. Yeah, good vibe, good vibe, good vibration. Just chill and relax. We don't get along. We ain't gonna get along with everyone. You know, you just cut your losses and keep it moving. I see a video on TikTok today about this girl that we see like in the Jamaican TikTok, you know? Young girl, bro, in America, have no papers or nothing. Even has an American child, you know, that could have possibly, you know, sealed her residency in America, you know, the land of opportunity, any foreign country, first world country, Canada, UK, wherever you get an opportunity, you go over, cross the border, whatever. And see, this girl is in lockup because she want to prove that she badness, a bad girl, you know? Kick off her enemy's door, kick off door, like a real gangster, because that's what she wants to portray. She a gangster, mask up and everything. She and her home girl kick off them enemy door and ransack the people them house, destroy the people her enemy's apartment, take the enemy's cat, took her enemy's cat. So now, animal cruelty, bro? You didn't just burglarize someone's home, you recorded it, put it up on your status and stuff. And you also took the cat, animal, in America, Canada, UK, an animal? How could I want pet mice? It could have been a pet ants. My collection of ants is worth and more valuable than your own life. And you took that and it cannot be found? No, nothing about the whereabouts? You're lucky them not send you underneath the jail. People's worried about her being deported because now she's on ICE watch, ICE lockup. 100 and how much $1,000 bail, which you ain't gonna get. And even if you made bail, that don't mean nothing. You're on a ICE hold. Straight back to your yard, there you go. It's not a little minor. You and somebody got into something, argument, fight, whatever. You could have plead your case, self-defense, whatever. You took it out of your way to torment someone on the phone. Because most of these people in these countries, these girls, females, they love move like they're in a gang, By themselves, they're nothing. But when they feel like they have a 1-2 person with them, they're the toughest thing ever. Make it even worse if them there with a bad man, or they have means of finding the pie. Heard that she was even seen taking a picture with that. What? And you have a child? Sometimes we think that it's the males that are violent because we see it in the media and it looks like it's the males that are the violent ones. Guys, if you ever or have ever had an encounter with a Jezebel spirit female, a toxic female, you would see just how tormented some of these females are. It's not just by the things that they say, but the things that they say sometimes is only a little bit of what's in their mind and what they're capable of doing. That's why I do believe that it was Eve who seduced Adam or manipulated or convinced Adam to eat the apple. Most of the times it's some toxic female, Jezebel spirited female that lie or manipulate a man. Because you know some man don't really have no brain. Them brain down in them little things down in them pants. The head that they have in their pants, that's the brain that they use. Tell me if I'm lying. Men mostly don't use the brain up here. They mostly use the brain down in their pants. Or the head that's in their pants that has no brain. Oh, this classified. Let me see who are classified. Where you want to say now classified? What go on?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. Hi, classified.
It's Marvelous Sunday. I just changed my name.
Who?
It's Marvelous What's there. I just changed my name.
Okay, you came up in the box. You want to add to what I'm saying?
No, I just come up to say hi.
Oh, hi.
What's your day?
It was good. Are we following each other? Oh, you follow me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I already followed you.
Okay. Well, if you have something to add, let me know. But thanks for joining.
I agree to some of the things with their pants instead of their brain.
Majority of the time, males they don't use the brain up here. They do not. Sometimes men think that they're leaders, but they only followers because they don't lead with here. Sometimes they only lead with the head in their pants. That's why no man wear cheat on me. I do me all kind of things. I want control me can never have me submit to them. Because I ain't gonna let a...
Man, when you tell them no, they don't understand no is no.
Okay,
They will keep changing you know into yes.
I'm not gonna make someone who's not submitted to God convince me to submit to him. First of all, you are not living godly and you're not submissive to your creator. You do what you feel like doing. So you want me to submit to you so that the blind can lead the blind? You're crazy. Come in a blind. Some of them want us to be blind, and when they see they cannot control us, they say that we're masculine. We have masculine. Yeah, we have masculine energy, and we... You name it. We have masculine energy. We're too masculine. We don't have what is it to be a feminine and to have feminine energy? What is it? For me to get up and be like and be doty and nails and lash and let me dress up and here's my breast, here's my bum. That's being feminine. That is what being feminine is. I know I'm straying a little bit, but you get what I'm saying? Most males are not using their head on their shoulders and the God-given knowledge and brain with them have to lead. They are led by their pee-pee and the head with them have down in them pants. The little teeny head when on a brain. That's what leads them. And they want to come lead people gal picnic. You cannot lead me, bro. You cannot even lead yourself. So how you gonna lead me? How do you expect to lead me and your and a family when you could pick up and focus on something else other than the importance of your family and your home and what's important for your family and your home to survive? You're gonna choose a little tail and forget everything that needs to get done. And when you're ready to go back, a leader can never neglect their responsibility for another little fling or a little moment of pleasure and then go back. You know how much things happen in the space of time that you put your responsibility on pause for your little momentary pleasure? Do your thing, Happy. So if you have a little, flighty, so-called hot girl, titty, body, everything stiff, belly clean, nice shape, and that's what's leading you from your responsibility, why are you getting upset? How do you expect your woman to submit to you? You cannot make decisions. You cannot make decisions that support your family and enriches your family and lifts your family. You can't even make decisions to support yourself. You're in a limbo. You're here. You're not stable. You got to stabilize yourself first. So yes, most of these Jezebel spirited female, like I was saying, are what are leading some of these males that are weak. Because the male sex are very weak for the majority of it. Very weak.
Better stop inbox me on a number now.
Huh?
I said a lot of people inboxing me in their number, male and female. I don't know what they want from me.
Sometimes they want to take your page from you. Be careful. Don't give them your number. Don't talk to them. If you don't know them personally, don't give out your number. There's a lot of fraud going on. And some of them are into this witchcraft and obia. And so this world, let me tell you guys, and this Jezebel spirited females, most of the times they believe in this witchcraft and obia things and this, saging and spirits and spells. Oh, you guys better get down and serious with your Lord, eh?
Some people that say bathing with blue soap does ward off evil spirits.
Don't do nothing like that.
Come on.
All you need to do is shower with the regular soaps. Not go nothing and do nothing like that. No blue or nothing like, no carry down no spell and no spirit on yourself. You hear me?
No, I shower with blue soap, but I use it for the shower in purposes that will be taking a fresh, no? But I don't believe in those things on them.
And a lot of them think they could just look at a person, and because a person acts a certain way and acts like they're so down to earth and they care so much and they think, okay, I could trust this person. Sometimes you can't even trust yourself. A lot of us need to spend more time seeking the Lord and asking for direction. Because sometimes we have this God-like, complex where we think that we're God and we're powerful and nothing can happen to us and no one can fool us and, certain things can't happen to us because we know what we're doing and we could see things. It don't matter how powerful you think you are. If you don't submit,
God gave certain people abilities to do those.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But guess what? You have to be in covenant with him. You have to constantly be seeking him for him to direct you the right way. Because we get message from the devil too, don't we? Yes, we get message from the enemy too. The number one enemy. Because remember it says it's not carnal. Our warfare is not carnal. It's spiritual. It's a fight against good and bad. So we're going to be getting, so you have to feed one of them. So we can't act as if, we're getting message and we're getting dreams, and we have to ask God to show us what is this about. We have to bring everything to God in prayer and ask him to direct us. We can't just go off on our own. Because we can get the messages and whatever, and sometimes we don't know what to do with it. I get dreams and all of those stuff. Sometimes I'm confused. I don't know. You never know until you bring it to the Lord and ask him, what is this? Direct me, please. Show me the right way. You have some people, they just love the toxicness. You get me? And I don't see how they just continue living like that and, and don't realize that it messes up their life and anyone that's around them. It's as if they don't care. Like I was saying with this girl and going into the person's or enemy's home and destroying the home, and now she's in lockup. Now you're going to worry about your child that someone else is taking over. When you get sent back to Jamaica or wherever now, what's going to happen to your child? Now you're in jail, you're in lockup, you know, thinking about you get a time you did feel too high and mighty. You feel like say you're a bad girl and you can do anything you feel like, not knowing that when you're digging one hole, make sure you dig two, because whoever you're trying to tear down and do what to, there's a spot that's gonna be for you. You may fall in it. A lot of people don't realize that, and it don't matter how much examples they see being made of others. They don't take it as a warning. They feel like, oh, it's not gonna happen to me. No, me smarter. That can't happen to me. Me a bad girl. Sometimes the high that they're on, doing these things, it's like they're on the devil just control them. Sometimes God is trying to warn them, and they don't see none of it, because they're on such a high, feeling so untouchable. That's it, you know. Seeing somebody and say, oh, no, that girl, they can't do me nothing. Or that boy, they can't do, no, me I go mash up. Poetic, bless up yourself, sis. Can't do me nothing. Me a bad girl. She can't do me nothing. While the person who you're considering the weakling, who can't fight you back or whatever, yeah, girl, see there, get a new house now. See them and mash up your house. You don't know that that person is covered by the Almighty. That no, you see her because you're looking at her with the physical eyes, when she's a better girl than you spiritually, because God is covering her. The physical things that you're destroying can be retrieved, but the hole that you're digging for her, look how you falling at it. Because now you're losing your child. Now you're losing your status. Now you're going to probably go sent back to an island where your life is 10 times more in jeopardy, because you cannot go back to Jamaica and do them same things. A girl will burn you up with some acid or chop you up. Or pay a man a little thing and for him take you off of the earth. Because it's easier to get done where you're going, where you ran from to so-called get a better life. And you come at the people, them country, and destroy the people, them citizen. I'm talking about the negativity of our people and how they thrive on just being negative day in, day out. When they're not on TikTok or wherever, cuss and a war and a fight with this one, yeah, them want to prove who better than who. And Natty Ann or whatever, who went into her enemy's home with her friend, and destroy the person's property and take the person's cat. Animal cruelty. The cat is going to be presumed unalived. That's a bigger charge if you don't give back the person, them animal. So that means that you're a sociopath, you're a psychopath. Because we learn from what's in the textbook that you start by taking, abusing and unaliving animals before you get to human. So now you're a psychopath, so them need to put you in a mental institution. But them not gonna go through all of that. Them gonna ship you back to the island where you come from. Almost no man's land. So you go fight for yourself and go war how you want war. Because you want war like say you are savage. So they must send you back where you did not run from. For you go on with your savage behavior. Because you know say no accountability no there them place there. Every man for themselves. Everybody do as them feel like. There's no consequences. Because even the lawmakers and the ones that are supposed to be carrying out the laws are tampered with. And all they have to do is give some of them a little change and things can get done. That's why you're on left there in the first place, right? You want a better life. And the better so-called life that you went to the people's country to go get. You want to destroy the people them country and the people them citizen? You are go after a citizen. We can't get back them materialistic things that way you destroy. And you are go back to what? Because you don't have no citizenship. Not even a resident, you're not. Them don't even recognize you. Basically, you're an alien. Which country you think is going to harbor an alien to destroy them country with their law-abiding citizens? They ain't even going to try with you. America. Get rid of this peasant. At least with their citizen, they will try and put you in a program. They will try and get you some help. If they recognize that you have a mental illness, they will try and correct it, help you to fix it. But you're alien. They're going to discard you like you're nothing, especially you're black. Say it again. Especially you're a black female. Are you kidding me? You're not even human to them. And you know that. But because you feel like you're bigger than the program and you want to show a girl, say, you're a bad girl. Because that's what I realized with our females, our Jamaican females, Black too, not just Jamaican. Because here in Canada, it's the same way they behave. Especially if they're in Toronto. Everybody a bad girl, And true, most of them feel like them there with bad man. And them there with man will have pie. Or them man can get pie. And the bodies, I saw them walk around and beat them chest. They must say a gorilla. I saw them go around and beat them chest. That's how they go around beating them chest. Everybody a bad girl. Hey girl, oh yeah, hey. Hey girl, me do it. This, hey girl, me do it. Hey girl. And everybody wants to run in a gang. 2 or more of them. And government housing. And it's sad because I once lived in government housing. On welfare. Yes, I worked as well. Because welfare is not a bad thing. It's just the bad people and the low ambition, no ambition individuals that take advantage of it and give it a bad name. Welfare is for the welfare of living. Low income housing is to help with the high rate of how market rent is. And it's a privilege to be accepted in one of those. But the ghetto mentality of some of the people and the individuals who get approved for that makes it bad for hardworking, normal citizens who take advantage of what it's supposed to be and bring their family up, their children. Worse if you're a black female and you're with a black male that abandons you, so it's not a 2-family home. A lot of us need that. When my children were younger, and as a single mother, that helped me. I still worked because it's a system to kind of somewhat hold you down same way, because if you're making a certain amount, your rent get higher or whatever, and you don't get as much, and it's a percentage thing. You get what I'm saying? But when people hear about black females and in government housing, the stigma that comes along with it, it's like it wants to make you feel less than. There's so much negative against us black female everywhere we go because of the rotten apples. You know what I mean? That destroy our reputation. I would never look down on a female on welfare and in housing unless you show me who you are. Because I once lived that life for many years too. And I got up and I put my kids in daycare and I work and I went to school. I did it all. And I went back to school and I worked in the nursing home and I did everything. And I drove a nice car. I did it all. Working and on welfare and in government housing. But you have some low ambition individuals who have no ambition. Who careless and don't value themselves, have no morals, and just throw themselves around and behave like hooligans that come and make a bad name for the rest that are not living like them. So I'm not gonna use them and take for them fat and fry the rest of people them that are really struggling and only are trying. You can't tell. You cannot tell. You can't look at a person and because them say, oh, I'm on welfare, oh, I'm living in housing. Oh, Jesus. And start judging. You get me? But that's what happens. Right? That's why I kept trying to leave out of it, yes? Because most of it is the impoverished neighborhoods and stuff. You see, when you're not supposed to live in a them thing there, you work, you try work and work, you try do your best to uplift yourself and get away from it. Yeah, girl. You try uplift yourself to get away from it. If that's not your type of living. Rayel! She gets exactly what she bought. Yes, Mackie, she gets exactly what she bargained for. She no bad girl. The water, me send you a message how long ago came water from my fridge. In my room. Thank you. So-called badness don't pay, so we must be... Yeah. You know much time me and some of them getting a waiver? And through me know say I the juggler me go for. And a jail me I go. Me just go on about my business.
Wait, did you just say you sent me?
And then them laugh and them go on with them friends. Yes, you would have kicked your butt. And sometimes you have these dirty mail where them associate with. If them me have one, two bad girls that I could just send on you. Yo, living in Toronto has taught me so much. You hear me? Not only living in Toronto, associating with the ghetto mentality and having those type of individuals around me has taught me so much. Everybody a bad man and bad girl. And everybody want to prove something. What they could make happen to you. Who they could do what to you. That's the life they live. And if you're not careful, you will go right down to their level. Because it's not easy. It is not easy to deal with those type of individuals. Sometimes they frustrate the crap out of you and they will make you go to hell, lose your life, or jail. Because it's like they have nothing to live for. You get me? So if you have something to live for, the best thing you can do, run. Make them say you're coward. You know how much time you almost get in But me I walk with box cutter, pepper spray, but you name it. Only thing me did leave to get is a pie. Cause my mind did it so. My mind was at that stage at one point. I want to get one. You want to analyze some of them demon Jezebel gal, yeah? Cause some of them are demon, the living Jezebels. Target you over a man. Target you over any single thing. Target you because they're envious. Hey. You guys need to go on my YouTube channel, ShortnSpicy Nikks, and watch some of my stories, some of my videos that I talk about. You hear me? Most of them have nothing to live for. And it's like they enjoy it, like I said. They enjoy it. They're on such a high, they act like they don't care. Because they have low self-esteem, you know. But you'd never tell. The way all them dress up and go on more time, you'd never tell. You'd think that you're the one who has low self-esteem. Because they try to make it seem as if you don't put on the eyelash, if you don't put on nails, the makeup, the false hair, and you know, the hippest clothes and whatever, you don't love yourself. And then they go out there and they torment other people's lives. And they compare between you and them. Everything is a comparison for these Jezebel-spirited individuals. Bad gal, hotter gal, who look more sexy, who's prettier, who's this, who the man want, who the man don't want. Male-centered, low self-esteem individuals. Who drive the baddest car, the nicest car, like whose kids look the best, who dress their kids. So superficial. And then we see them come out here on the TikTok, just bickering back and forth. Argue day in, day out, day in, day out. Fight and war and this and that and everything is just superficial on the outside while dying on the inside, trying to prove something to somebody. Nobody doesn't want to acknowledge how hurt they are and how much help they need. Only focuses their ego. Anything to boost their ego is what makes them happy. And that's not happiness. That's not happiness. True happiness is just being able to let go, not having the world on your shoulder, being able to live free. You know? Who cares about what another person thinks? When you start really loving yourself, you realize what true happiness is. You have a roof over your head. You're comfortable in your home. You know, you work towards your goals, whatever it is that makes you happy. You know, your accomplishments. Not how people see you. Not how rich you look. Not who, try compare yourself to who better than who look better than who. You try to do things to uplift you. You see somebody doing good, you're able to compliment them. You see somebody accomplish something or, are happy. It's as if it's you. You're happy for that person. That's true happiness. You see somebody going through something, sit down and you're like, yes, yeah, I'm good. And that happened to you. You don't celebrate and wish and, yeah, a long time you're going like you're too much and you're going like you're better than. Too much of that, man. Tearing down our black people. Tearing down our race. Have other races just looking at us like these aliens. Like we're alien. Walk with pride. Exist with pride in yourself. If you don't want people to judge you, stop putting yourself out there as if you're some kind of, blah, 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 blah. Right? You want people to respect you. Be respectful. Be respectable. Have some pride in yourself, some morals. Every time somebody see something, a news, oh God, the usual suspect, that, and you're like, you feel like you want to defend it, and yeah, please, how about it? Let me just sit down and watch when I see those stuff. Because yes, it's wrong. But what are you doing to prove it wrong? Not even said to prove it. What are you doing opposite from what is being said? It doesn't offend me because I know I'm not living a certain way. So I don't have nothing to be guilty of. It's sad, yeah, but I can't take on the whole race for myself because sometimes our own race embarrasses us just by how they portray themselves. I just have to live my life how I live it, the best way God permits me to live it. I can't live for nobody else. Because same with me. When I see them behave and go a certain way, I'm disgusted at some of them too, myself. Right? But you can't live for everyone. You just have to be the best example yourself and teach your children, your offspring, to be better. Right? And I'm going to leave you guys with that for today. But yeah, that's what I came to talk about, what I'm seeing in the metaverse. Right? And just trying to be a better me. Trying to be a better me. Trying to live my life with the least amount of stress as I possibly can. As we would say, trying to protect my energy. Not trying to take on everything. Trying to just live and breathe, not just exist. Thank you, Lord. Do good and pray for good to be done unto me. Put out good out there and pray that good meets me and my children, right? And try to avoid the negative entities and the tormented souls that are out there wandering, that can't see within themselves that they need the help that they do. What happened to Sis Queenie? Is she on? your other platform. Oh, I haven't seen her, but I'm done now anyways. All right? Gonna go and get some food and come back. I have some other things to do too. Whew, probably over this weekend, but God is good, guys. Just take it easy. A couple days ago, Canada, there was some forest fires and outside smelled like burned wood, and everybody thought that the world was coming to an end, and everybody's like, oh, look at the atmosphere, look at outside, my gosh, the sky is red, is God coming? Everybody's scared, and then it's the end of time, the Lord is coming. It's clear now. Everything is back to normal, right? Let's go on to our regular. Yeah. Not realizing that we ain't gonna know the time or day. Just try live your life peaceful, loving every day. Try avoiding everything negative that's not, that's not, what would you say, pleasing to your life, that doesn't bring anything to your life that's positive. Try ignore and stay far from it. Run to the hills. Look to the hills from whence cometh your help, and make sure your help cometh from the Lord and nothing else. All right? Bless up yourself, guys. God's richest blessings to you and the grannies until Friday, God's willing. Bless up yourself, Maki. Thanks for joining. I can't go outside because of the smog. The smog? A smog? I know it's better though. Where you are, is it better? Was it yesterday? Yesterday I still smelled a little bit of it outside, even though the skies are clear. But today I went out there. It wasn't bad. It was, you know what? I don't know how those forest fires started. If it's just because it was extremely hot, because those days were hot before the fire, And that dryness, the dry grass, the dry I hear that, fires could be ignited like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who started it, right? Even though that's what most people are probably thinking, right? But it was extremely hot. And I haven't felt that humid, extreme heat since that fire. I don't know. I don't even remember if it rained before. You know what I mean? Just stay safe. I've been inside just bucking my AC. Every minute, when it gets too cold, I turn it off. And then I try to open the window, get some breeze. When a pure hot air is coming inside, okay, time to close the window. So it's like me and my kids are busy. Close the window, open the window. Lock the window, open the window. Turn on the AC, turn it off. It's like, I swear, right? Because it's just been, and I'm like, I don't want to just exhaust the AC and then my bill is like sky high. And then I can't stand the heat because then my face just starts sweat every minute. You see me take off my glasses, I wipe out like right now. I smell like green grass abundant. Jesus, when I come back from outside, I have to go shower. It don't smell too bad. It don't smell too bad. It smell too bad. It's not too bad. I could stomach my own armpits, okay? I can't go outside because it is almost cleared up now. Yeah, it's not as bad. What we need now is a little rain. We need a little overcast, a little rain to just cool it down. Remember when I was in the car and I said, God, Father God, whatever you're baking in the oven, it is done. God hear me now? You heard me. Him heard me. Him turn off the oven. He shut it down. He shut it down the oven. Because it's feeling a little cooler now. Right? You need to send some water now though. So we can wash it down. We look at cold ice water. But thank you guys for joining. Just enjoy yourselves, guys. Take it easy. You know, stay in prayer and live and let God. My throat burns so badly, although I wear a mask. Are you kidding me? Yeah? Do you drive, Mackie? Because when I go outside, you know, it's just to the car, out of the car to the destination, from the destination back in the car, and the windows is up with the AC on. Anywhere I am indoors, there got to be AC running. I don't stay outside for too long. The other day, me and my son, my firstborn, went outside, and when the heat lick him, he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And you know him like he's Caucasian. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he couldn't stand the heat. I said, "Yeah, man, you're too fragile. Yeah, egg." Right, we run to go drop off whatever we had to drop off, pick up, and we were back in the car and back to our home. Not spending too much time. I told him the only way to enjoy this weather is in your house under some nice AC. Lay down in your bed. Yeah, the only way to enjoy this weather. Not even no water park. Me no want to go come. I'm not going to no water when nobody a piss up in a. I'm not going in no pissy water that sometimes go in my throat, down to my esophagus, into my stomach. No outdoor water for me. Sorry. I'm not going to no pissy water. Go swallow nobody piss. I'd rather go shower. I don't know. The older you get, the older I get, the more, you know, methodical I get. The more I think about things, like, the more germaphobe I become. Like, ugh. You know, when you're young and dumb and enjoying and nothing matters, and yeah. The older I get, it's like, I'm not going there because too much I go on over there. So the other day, me hear say them there salsa pan St. Clair or whatever. Me hear say 2 people lose them life. Sorry, I already crossed Carabana off the festivities decades ago. And now you're telling me I cannot even walk through a little parade and go see some food and try some dishes? That's okay. That's all right. I'll watch it from home on City TV, CP24. I'm good. Let me think. Where am I going to go and have fun now? I'm not a rides person. Now look catch me a Wonderland. I'm no rides where I lick up my belly bottom. Sorry. I'm not going to no water in no pool or no outside activity like that for nobody's piss to go down in my throat. How am I going to have fun, Jesus? No, I need a vacation. I need a nice tropical island to go sit under a coconut tree and drink some water jelly with the cool breeze just running. Jesus, man. Somebody buy me a ticket. Buy me a ticket now, please. Yeah. But I don't drive anymore. My children do the driving for me. Okay. But anywho, thank you all for joining. Have a blessed one, though. Have a blessed one. Okay? Take care. We're blessed and highly favored. Don't ever forget that. All right? We're blessed and highly favored. Put God first. Always. Have a blessed one. Have a blessed one, Mackie. Everyone. YouTube. Twitch that came out. Have a great weekend and a wonderful week. Stay safe out there, okay? Protect your energy, like I said. Protect your energy. Try to live as peaceful as you can. And stay away from the tormented individuals out there who has nothing to live for. Have a good one.